for Carmel. Public works projects, etc. And when we're talking future, let's talk 20 years from now. So like probably after the time that no one up here is mayor, but like, you know, how do you envision Carmel for the future? And we'll start with Mr. Asotero.
I envision Carmel as being just as good a community to live in 20 years from now as it is today. But that's going to take a lot of hard work, management, and responsible leadership in the mayor's office. We will have continued growth in Carmel, no matter who the mayor is. Carmel was a great city 25, 30 years ago when I moved here. It's going to be a great city in the future. What makes our community good is the people that live here. The reason it's safe because we have good people that live here. The reason our schools are good because we have thousands of volunteers in our schools. So remember, it's the people, not a politician or a fixed vision that will make Carmel great. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Asotero. Mr. Brainerd.
Carmel in 20 years. A vibrant, bustling downtown, beautiful neighborhoods, parks, good schools, continued good library, and because of what we're doing now in attracting private sector investment to the center of our city, in about 20 years, a lot of the TIF districts that we've set up to incentivize that development will do what we call burning off. They'll go away. As a result, our gift to that next generation is going to be about $25 million of additional funding that can flow right into our general fund budget. Because our fiscal projections show that in 20 years, in spite of inflation, our tax rate doesn't have to go up. It shows funding all of our needs. I see in 20 years a city that has continual traffic improvements, beautiful streets, a city even better than the one we live in today.
Thank you, Mr. Brainerd. Mr. Spiegelman.
First of all, take a look at your property tax bills. In the mayor's current term, our corporate taxes or city tax that you pay went up 35%. The mayor promised in the last election that he wouldn't raise taxes. He's doing it again this election. The fact is that in 20 years from now, the $1 billion, including projected interest, will not be paid off yet. The last of that will be paid off in the year 2033. So the fact of the matter is that Carmel, a beautiful city, will grow, will progress, and will be a wonderful place to live as long as there is fiscal conservative management to stem the tide of reckless liberal borrowing and spending. And if that be the case, we will find in 20 years a fully built out city that will be a benefit to the citizens of our city.
Thank you, Mr. Spiegelman. Rebuttal, Mr. Asotero.
I'd like to know where downtown Carmel is, because I don't know. We've got City Center, we've got Arts and Design District, we got Merchant Square, we got the Gramercy project that never happened. So I would like to know where downtown Carmel is. If private sector invested so much money in our community, how come we have so much debt now? And how come it's all financed for the next 25 years? Projects, we have projects that have not been completed, that have been going on for 5 years. Lucas Oil Stadium was built quicker than the Carmel City Center building, right here on 126 and Rangeline. Where is this private investment? We have propped up private individuals with a lot of government money, your money, taxpayer money.
Thank you, Mr. Asotero. Mr. Brainerd.
Well, I've got to respond to Mr. Spiegelman's comment about taxes. He points out that the rate went up 40%, but that's because the state of Indiana changed the formula. Then they added a big deduction for homeowners to get us back to about the same place. The real issue is, bottom line, what are you paying? So I pulled your tax bill, Mr. Spiegelman. In 2008, The first year your house was fully assessed, this is all public information for everybody, you can look at mine too. You paid $988.96 of city tax. 2011 estimates $852.03. Now that's a decrease in my book, not an increase.
Thank you, Mr. Prater. Mr. Spiegelman.
Well, like George H. Bush used to say, fuzzy math always provides a good story for a politician. Fact of the matter is that our tax rate did go up. That is accurate. As far as our taxes are concerned, it was shielded by Governor Daniels' tax relief program. Thank you, Governor Daniels, not thank you, Mayor Brainerd. So the fact of the matter is that, put it into perspective, while we might have a lower tax rate for some reason he thinks we do, at the present time, the change is going to come in respect to taxation you're going to have to pay if this mayor continues on his liberal spending and borrowing habit.